Honestly, I haven't done one since I was in the wrestling room last summer, so let's see how this works out. Front headlock. I learned this from Jack Richardson. He used to be the coach at Grand Haven, and I wrestled all the way through college, and I never saw one of these in the 80s, wrestling college in the 80s, and I found out that they were huge in the 60s, okay? And in the 70s, for some reason, they went away and everybody stopped doing them. In the 90s, they started doing them again. And I learned this from Jack Richardson, who told me he learned it from Doug Blueball, who was the 1960 Olympic champion. So I figure we're only one person away from learning this from an Olympic gold medalist. Okay? So, and one of the keys to the front headlock that we miss a lot is a lot of guys try to do that front headlock from up here. So the best way to do it, if you feel the natural round part of your shoulder and feel where your collarbone is right here, feel where that hole is right here in your collarbone, between your neck and your collarbone, try to fit that upper ball of your shoulder right into that pocket of his collarbone. This will give you unbelievable pressure when you do this. So when you do this, before you set up to do your front headlock, just come in like this and see if you can just get that ball of your shoulder so it feels really comfortable. Once you do that, you come around and grab your chin. Okay? Now, from here, grab right above. Let's come over. Let's come over this. Okay. Everybody see where I'm grabbing. Everybody wants to come over on this side. I got a good fit right here. Okay, I got that right into his collarbone. Right into his collarbone pocket. Come around the chin. Now, I'm gonna come. I gotta be off my knees. Now I'm gonna come here, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna circle away from his arm. Now, like magic, as I circle away from his arm, okay, that arm is gonna come up. Okay, and he wants to be real stubborn. That arm doesn't want to come up. Anybody know Connor Yautsy from Mason? Also at Michigan. I think his last year. When we were wrestling Mason over at Grand Ledge. He was wrestling Carlos. Remember when he bounced Carlos's face off the mat over at Grand Ledge? Because Carlos was being real stubborn, like being Carlos.
Yes.
You know? And his arm wouldn't come up. So Yautsy just went boom, 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 and just smacked his face on the mat. And Carlos was like, okay. So you really can't do anything until you get that arm coming up. Okay? So I'm going to circle and get that arm coming up. Now I want to cross over. Some guys like to cross over and come under. I don't like doing that because I'm kind of short and stubby. It kind of puts my hip in a bad spot. I just like crossing over here. Now as I do that, now this is the hard part. I want to try to put my top of my head to his chin. That's how deep I want to be on this. If I can get this shoulder in good position, and if I can get my head into his chin, is that tight, Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay, all I have to do now, I just come around. If I can't reach here and come around, I can just catch an ankle. Try to come here. Once I come here, he can't move. Okay? So, what I want you to do is fit that right into the pocket of his collarbone first. Then come around, do it slow, but when you cross that leg over, you're going to have to get that leg crossover in order to get your head up to his chin. Once you get that head, now was that tight or was that not tight? Okay, that's tight enough to where you say, okay, screw it, you're going to have a takedown. Okay, this hurts. I will give you the 2 points. That's what we're striving for. Get in a position where he says, ouch, yes, if you let go of me, I will hand you the 2 points. Okay? That's what we're looking for. This is, you really gotta, it's hard, it takes a lot of flexibility to do this with like your hands and stuff, and it feels like, you know, maybe your elbow's gonna come out of socket. But go ahead and work it. When I come around, positioning is key on this. Positioning is key. Okay? Make sure that that arm is up off the mat before you do your crossover and come underneath your head. Okay? All right, let's go. Try.